Okay. Yeah, great to have all of you here. So, I'm Professor Vignesh Muthuvijayan. I'm a faculty in the Department of Biotechnology. I'm also the associate chair for this center called the Center for Outreach and Digital Education. So, through this center, we have various initiatives. The largest initiatives being our NPTEL program and the BS degree programs which we offer. And now looks like the School Connect program is going to be one of the very large initiatives from this center. So this time we are very happy to have the first batch for this academic year. So these programs were started last year. So we started with two certification programs, which then became three. And now this time we have 10 different programs. And I would really like to thank all the faculty who have been actively involved in creating content for this, designing this program, and so on. So we will talk about what this program is and what's the goal of such a program from IIT Madras. So this program itself is to provide students with some hands-on and practical exposure to different careers, right? So many a times we get to know only a little bit about what that career is. We very rarely have a full understanding of what entails this particular program if they choose a career in that domain. So the idea is to show students what a career in a particular field would look like so that they can have an idea, informed decision making can be possible so that they can actually choose a discipline which they are most passionate about. So the way these programs are designed is there will be some fundamentals which are covered, but there will be a lot of real world application, and you will be able to get an understanding of what people in that domain actually do. So for the August batch, which is going to be, I think, the fifth batch of students, if I'm correct. Kamala can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the fifth time we are offering this. And we have 10 courses, as I already mentioned. What started out as only two courses from data science and electronic systems, we added the third course, which was the architecture and design, and that was offered once. I think this is the second time we are offering this probably. And then we have added 7 new courses. So you can see that it comes from diverse backgrounds. So we have faculty from different programs who are here. So unfortunately, I see that there are almost 500 people here. So I don't know who are the faculty who are here. I think Professor Arun Kumar from Math is here. Maybe I will ask them to give a couple of speak a couple of words about their programs, but maybe they can start. I can see Professor Arun Kumar from Math. Sir, would you like to introduce your program on the Math Unplugged?
Sure. Shall I go ahead now?
Yeah, please go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you, Professor Vignesh. So, hello everyone. Myself Arun Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics. So, I'm doing a Math Unplugged puzzles and games. So, the idea of this course, of course, the primary aspect is to give you a feeling of, suppose if you want to pursue research in mathematics, to start with maybe BSc Math or MSc Math, and what kind of mathematics really you will be deal with. To give some flavor of that is our idea. Also, not necessarily math, but you do say you going for engineering or biotechnology, whatever field. When you go for higher education, math is going to play a crucial role. Okay, so and we also want to give you some flavor of what that math is going to be. And at last, so math we have seen like mostly problem based, right? So there is a fun side of mathematics. Basically, math is some logical thinking you need to do. And also, like, there is a fun side. We want to bring you that side of mathematics. That is the idea behind this course, Math Unplugged Puzzles and Games. So how we have designed this course, the entire course, you will see plenty of puzzles and games. Through them, we'll try to introduce you various math concepts. And on the way, you will feel that this mathematical reasoning, what is the meaning of mathematical reasoning? How one should write proof, but not for actual math problem, but the problem arising from puzzles and games. That is the idea. So I'm very sure you all going to have a fun time attending this course. Especially this entirely going to deal with puzzles and games. And yeah, I am very sure you'll enjoy the course. This much is from my side. Thank you. Professor Vignesh, you are muted.
Sorry.
Please
Thank you.
unmute
Thank you.
yourself.
Thank you, Professor. So next we have Professor G.K. Suresh Kumar, who is from the Department of Biotechnology. He will be offering the course on the Intro to Engineering Biological Systems. I request him to share his take on this course and how he has designed it.
Oh, good. Okay. I unmuted and then it somehow muted by itself, I suppose. Hi, people. Very nice to see the large turnout here as well as in the courses. In our society, especially, there is a dichotomy, or there used to be a huge dichotomy, maybe not so much nowadays, but there is still a dichotomy between biology and engineering. Okay, earlier it used to be you either choose you either do maths, physics, chemistry and choose engineering, or do physics, chemistry, biology and choose biology, medicine, whatever it is. Okay, if you look at the topic of this story, I'd like to call it a story. It is deliberately it has deliberately brought those two terms together. Okay, for a very good reason. It is called Introduction to Engineering Biological Systems, right? So biological systems, you could play around with them, you could manipulate them, or in other words, you could engineer them. Okay, that's what it comes down to. All these compartments are in just people's minds, nothing else, right? So that is something that this course will bring forward. It will bring various things together in a fun-filled fashion. Okay, we'll play a lot of games. You'll see a lot of demos and so on and so forth. You'll get to know what manipulating biological systems is all about. You'd also get to know some very fundamental aspects that you can use throughout life. All these will be in some sort of an organic way. No typical classroom kind of a thing. It's all in a story form and so on and so forth. So while having fun, you automatically get to learn these things. And then if these things come easily to you, then it means that you have an orientation. If you have an orientation towards a subject, it's best to go forward, do higher studies, and get into the field and contribute your best. Look forward to have as many of you in the course. I think about a number of you have joined. Look forward to meet you in the course. Thank you.
Thanks, Professor GK. We have Professor Robin from ISL Tirupati with us. So he will be offering the ecology course. So that course seemed to be extremely exciting and interesting. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the course is going to be delivered. So I would like Professor Robin to share a few words.
Yeah, thank you, Professor Vignesh and the School Connect team for putting this fantastic platform together. So the course that my colleague Harisha and I are offering is this Introduction to Ecology, but ecology is a vast subject. So what we will try to do is focus on a simple aspect that people on a day-to-day basis connect with, and that is biodiversity. And that's just simply put, it's the variety of life all around us in nature. But we will also explore some deeper concepts based on this. How does biodiversity arise? What is the evolutionary process that drives biodiversity? Why are some species found in some place and not in some others? And I'm most excited by the fact that we have a small module where we would like students to collect some data. And my colleague Harisha will has a whole demonstration plan. It uses a phone-based application, and that app has AI in it. So you can take photographs of some organisms around your school or around your neighborhood, and you can get information on what are the species of different organisms that are there. And this we will help you analyze to understand biodiversity. So you can say, let's say in your school, you split the school area into some part of wooded area, or maybe there is a lake nearby, some park or something. So you can get students to go to these places, compare biodiversity quantitatively. You collect data, and we'll teach students how to analyze this data and how to interpret that. So essentially, we'll take you through the process of how ecological research is done by scientists in a very simple manner, using some very fascinating new technological skills. So hopefully you'll develop an interest towards nature as well and recognize things that are there. So for schools, I suggest that we will create a platform where you can track the number of observations that are coming from your school. You can compare one school with another school and so on. So it can be an interesting exercise for schools also to see, and all the photos that are taken will be on your dashboard. So I'm really excited to see how this turns out. Yeah, thanks, Professor Vignesh, again.
Thanks, Mr. Robin. So sounds like a very exciting course. So we have Professor Neil Dara from IIT Gandhinagar. She will be offering the Fun with Math and Computing course. Maybe she can add a few words about the course as well.
Thanks, Professor Vignesh. Assuming I'm audible. So hello, everybody. Great to see everybody here. I think I will follow up on what Professor Arun said previously about learning mathematics through games and puzzles and so on. And we are going to be doing something similar, but we are going to be doing the kind of math that basically feeds into computing fundamentals. So computer science is a very exciting field, as you know. It's a little bit everywhere, and we are going to be looking at some very fundamental aspects of computing, which is essentially we're going to be thinking about how do computers store and manipulate information, how do they perform search, and how do they organize things, and we are also going to be looking at how computers make decisions. So if you're keeping up with the news these days, for example, we're being promised a lot of new technology. For example, self-driving cars. How does a self-driving car make a decision about whether to hit the brakes or not? It's a split-second decision. It can mean the difference between life and death. And modern computing systems are all about having multiple agents that communicate with each other, that have different incentives. So we're going to start with some very basic things, and we're going to try and go all the way up to deeper issues that overlap with philosophical questions and other such matters. And we're going to think about what does it mean to make good decisions? What does it mean to be fair? As computers become more and more pervasive, and we rely on them more and more for speeding things up, for being efficient, it's also important for us to understand a little bit about what's going on behind the scenes and how these systems work. So even if you don't aspire to necessarily be a research computer scientist, chances are that your day-to-day life, or even your work, even if it's in a different domain, ends up interfacing with systems that are compute intensive and that rely on these kind of abstract black boxes that do various magical things for us. So we're going to take a little sneak peek behind the curtain, and hopefully the experience serves as a good teaser for what the field is all about. So yeah, I think I'm very excited for this course. We, again, in terms of the execution, we are going to have just like the other courses that were described before me. We're going to try and make this interactive. We're going to have some magic tricks. We're going to have some games. We have some online interactive experiences that I hope you will all enjoy. So we've been preparing all this over summer, and I'm very excited to bring all of this to you. So my thanks to IIT Madras for coordinating this wonderful program and for letting me be a part of it. Appreciate it, and excited and looking forward. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Professor Neil. We have Professor Satya from Nalsar. So I request Professor Satya to share a few words about law, which is probably one of the most surprising courses an IIT might be offering. So I look forward to hearing from you. Professor Satya, are you there? I can see you have unmuted yourself, but I'm not able to hear you. Okay, I don't know if there is some technical difficulty, so I request Professor Vijay to maybe share a few words about the architecture and design course. So that course has been offered once before, so and then after her we will go back to Professor Satya. Hopefully, we'll be able to resolve the issue with.
Yeah, so hello everybody. We all know that architecture and design is one field where you need an extra, a small, the aptitude that you require to pursue architecture and design is slightly different from any other domains. And here in this course, we will be through the course, through the various exercises, through the lectures, we will help you explore and understand whether you have the aptitude to take up design or architecture as your career. We did it last time and it was really fun. You can go on the website and see what all work students have done. And you can do it seamlessly. It's not going to feel like a task, but it's going to be great fun. And when you take up this course, you will realize by the end of the course whether this is your calling, whether you want to take architecture or design, any kind of design, fashion design, footwear design, industrial design, product design, any of these as your career. Would you want to pursue that? That is something you will get to know. So I'm looking forward to this course being rerun again. And let's see, I hope to get really interesting output from you people again. Thank you.
Thanks, Professor Vijay. Professor Satya, is he back? He's not joined back yet. Or maybe he'll join. Once he joins, we'll have him discuss the program in law. Yeah, the other programs like the data science and AI and electronic systems programs, those two certifications have been run multiple times now, and students have been quite excited to do these things. In the electronic systems program, especially, students build their own robot, and they do different activities there, and people have done very interesting and exciting things. I don't know if Professor Merin is here. Professor, there's another program which has been introduced, which is the Humanities Unplugged. So as you can see, there is a very diverse set of courses. There is a course on aerospace. I don't know if the professors who are offering aerospace are here, but that is going to be one really interesting program. So I see somebody messaging me saying that the sound is not audible. I hope everybody can hear me. And I don't know if it is a problem with others.
We are able
Can
to
you?
hear you, sir.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, so as you can see, there are 10 programs now, and we are hoping that the bouquet of courses we are offering will keep increasing. We are actively working to get more programs in. So with multiple batches which will be offered, the students may be able to explore multiple disciplines as well. So I request the schools who have signed up with us to also enable the students to do more than one course over the subsequent batches. I know some schools have been excited, and they have asked whether they could allow students to do multiple courses together, so which we have not encouraged as such. But we will be running these courses again in the academic year, so the student you can come back and do other courses as well. So as far as just some basic numbers, currently we have more than 3,700 schools who have partnered, and including the current batch of students who have enrolled, we have crossed 1 lakh students for the who have enrolled for School Connect program, which is a tremendous milestone considering that the entire program was conceived and started about a year back. It's and more than 50 schools are from outside India as well. So as far as the eligibility requirements, it is quite open, except for the electronic systems program, which requires hands-on building of a robot and things like that. Every other discipline is open to all class 10, 11, and 12 students. And the electronic systems program alone requires students to have some math and physics background when they are in class 11 and 12. So Maybe, Kamala, this is something we might want to discuss. If class 10 students can do the program, or maybe students who are not in the physics stream of class 11 and 12 should also be able to do the electronic systems program, but something to think about for moving forward. So as far as the structure of the program, we will be having recorded lectures which will be released every Monday. There will be about 1 hour of content for students to watch. You can watch this at any time during the week, and there will be live interactive sessions on Saturdays. And there will be an online assignment with a 2 week deadline timeline to submit. And the content will be completely online delivery. Uh, the fee for each course is 500 rupees, and the entire program will run for an 8 week period, and you will be able to learn through this mode. Uh, As we said, the content will be delivered as pre-recorded videos. This enables the student to watch it anytime. Schools can also help the students by allocating a time so that they can actually watch it in the school, and they can maybe work together and so on. If that is possible, you can enable that as well. Uh, the access to the content will be given to the registered email ID. So that way you can make sure you watch it and then submit assessments and assignment using this email ID and login. There will also be an optional project at the end and an optional online final exam, which you can choose to complete to get a certificate of completion instead of a certificate of participation. The certificate of participation will be issued to students who actively participate throughout the program and submit the assignments and so on. Okay, I talked about the assignments. Basically, there will be bi-weekly graded assignments. So you will be given 2 weeks to submit the assignments. There will be a total of 4 graded assignments. A minimum of 40% marks should be scored in each of the assignments. And the best score of 3 out of the 4 assignments will be taken for evaluating to see whether you are eligible for the final certificate and so on. As far as course access, this is what the portal looks like. You can access the portal to watch the videos. Each student will have an access for the course page for the course they have enrolled to, and a link for this access will also be shared with the students and the teachers. The learning material is available as pre-recorded videos, which can be seen on these pages, and assignments are available here to submit. And obviously, the project and final exams are optional. Okay, so here are some images of different projects that were done. You can see some of these are electronics projects and some of these are the architecture and design projects, some very exciting, interesting projects. And you can also see some reports which were submitted from the data science program. So these are the certifications which have been run in the past. So we are hoping to see more exciting projects to be displayed here when we have more and more of the projects for each of these disciplines coming in the upcoming session. So from the student side, we require that you have a laptop or a desktop where you can watch the videos and submit assignments. You need to have a stable internet connection so that you will be able to watch the videos without any trouble. Outside of that, your requirements are motivation to learn and dedication to be regular and in watching the videos and in submitting the assignments. By doing that, you will be able to successfully complete the program. As I said, there are 2 levels of certifications which are given. There is a participation certificate. This is given to students who complete the 8 week course and submit the assignments and meet the basic eligibility criteria based on these assignment scores. And the completion certificate is issued for students who successfully complete the course by completing the project and passing the final exam, which will be conducted online. Okay. So here are some images of students from the previous batches. So you can see the proud students displaying their certificates and taking photos. I have been to schools where these certificates have been awarded either in some event or during the assembly, or they have a special event, they acknowledge the accomplishment of the students and so on. So there will also be information for the SPOCs, the teachers who are helping us coordinate the program from the school. you will be given a dashboard where you can see the information about the students of your school. This will include the registration, payment details, the video views, whether they have seen the videos, the assignment scores, exam score, project submissions, and so on, and also whether they have been certified and what the certifications have been, and so on. We for the SPOCs who are active and who are helping us with organizing this and making sure that the program is delivered effectively to the students. We also recognize their efforts through a certificate of appreciation, which is shown here. Here are some important dates. August 4th, the course is starting, and there will be assignment submission every 2 weeks. The optional project will happen around the end of September, close to the completion of the course 8 weeks from now. And the optional final exam will be held on a Sunday on October 12th. So you can mark your calendars based on this, and if you are interested in doing those to get the certificate of completion, you can do that as well. So here is our website and our contact email details. So you can write to us if you have any questions. So the students and parents can reach out to the SPOCs. You can also write to us, but the SPOCs, please feel free to reach out to Ms. Kamala, or you can write to the email which is given here. And with that, I'll kind of stop here. So along with me, we also have Ms. Kamala, who is coordinating the entire efforts from the Center for Outreach and Digital Education. So she will take over from here and she will help answer any questions the SPOCs or the students might have. Before that, I'll also check one last time if Professor Satya was able to join back. It looks like he has not. So I was really looking forward to knowing what the law program is. Maybe I'll also have to take it along with the students to know how that is going to be run. So thanks over to Ms. Kamala, and she'll be able to address any other questions.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. So I want to thank all the teachers, the faculty who joined this program, this session today. I'm seeing quite a large audience in the YouTube link also. I'm seeing some, 15,000, 20,000 audience there also. So, yeah, as the professor was saying, this is very exciting because this first time we are offering these many courses, and we had floated a Google form for parents, teachers, anybody to ask questions. So I saw quite a few questions there that I would like to address at this point. So some of the questions, the common questions that we saw were, how or at what time do the students watch the videos? They have school till 5 o'clock. They don't come home until 6 o'clock. When do they watch the videos? As professor was saying, see, we are going to share pre-recorded videos, which means once the students get access to the videos, they can watch it anytime. It can be after school, it can be during the weekends, anytime they have a holiday in between, they can watch it. So they don't have to necessarily be available at a certain time. I hope it is clear. So the students can watch these videos and learn from the videos anytime once they get access. How do they get access? We are going to send an email to all the students and the teachers giving a link. So you just have to click the link, log in using your registered email ID, and that's it. You will have access to the course portal. Okay. Let me quickly share my screen. I hope you can see my screen. So this is how a course page will look like. Okay. So this is from a previous run last October. So you can see there will be on the left-hand side, you can see there is a introduction, syllabus, everything is given. And then week after week, you can see here, week 1. The video, when you click on it on the right-hand side, the video will come. And then at the end of the week 1 set of videos, you can see that there is a practice assignment which does not carry any marks. This is just for the students to practice. Then, of course, there is a graded assignment which carries marks. If there will be a due date that will be shown at the top of the screen, so the students can submit any time, between the 2 weeks period that we give you. Once the due date is over, we'll not be able to extend it. The date is over. So students have to make sure that they submit it before that, the due date. And as professor was saying, we usually give you 2 weeks time. So if on a Monday the assignment is shared with students, they get 2 weeks, two Mondays from that Monday to submit the assignment. So there is plenty of time for students to submit the assignment. Most of these graded assignments will be in multiple choice or multiple select questions. So it won't take much time. So they just have to watch the videos and keep submitting. The very last submission will be taken as the final submission. So they can start submitting. If they have some doubt, go back and watch the video again, come and submit again, and so on. So you can see on the left hand side, week 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And during the 7th week, we'll share the project. Again, all the instructions will be shared via email as well as in the portal itself. So it will be extremely self-explanatory. Teachers will have access to all this. So teachers can also look at it and then, extend the necessary help as required. Now, regarding the Saturday live sessions, many had questions. So we, after running this program for the past 1 year, the Saturday 5 p.m. seems to be the best time when most students are available. So that is why we have chosen that time. Again, that will also be recorded in case a student or a teacher is not able to join during a particular weekend live session, then you can watch the recording later. We'll share that later also. So the students, we encourage students to please join the Saturday live session so that you can directly ask the questions with the course instructors. It will be very interactive session for the students as well. Okay. So with this, I think I am going to stop sharing my screen now. Now, if anybody has any questions, I would really appreciate if you can please raise your hand so that we can take turns and answer the questions. Please raise your hand so that we can call you one by one. Okay, so I'm seeing the very first hand. See, one thing is anything with respect to processes. That is, can I change a student's email ID? Can I change a course? Can I, do some changes? There is some error in the student's name or email ID or whatever it is. The answer is please send an email to our School Connect email ID. Okay, because that we have to treat it case by case. So I cannot give a common answer here right now. Please send us an email. But if you have any other generic questions about the course, we'll be happy to answer at this point. So let me call out Ms. Jeeva Nandini. Please unmute and ask your question. Jeeva Nandini, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Happy evening, ma'am.
Yeah, hi.
Audible? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, go
Ma'am,
ahead.
actually, how could we track the progress of the children?
Okay, so you can switch off your video, ma'am.
Please guide us.
That the audio might be better. Please switch off your video. Yeah. Okay, so how do you track your students' progress? A good question. So as sir was saying, we are going to give you access. The Sparks already have access to the dashboard, right? So week after week, we will be, giving the details of the students' progress. So for example, after the first week, we'll share the video views to show whether the student has watched the videos. And also we will see if a student has attempted the assignment. Of course, the last date is when the final submission will happen. But till then, we can also tell you if the student has submitted or has tried to submit, etc. So that way, you can also take a look at the details given in your dashboard and then alert your students. The best way to go about this is, from our previous experience, what teachers have told us is the teachers should have a WhatsApp group or some group with your students. We do not have any official WhatsApp groups for students. We have groups only for teachers. So the teachers can in turn have WhatsApp groups with your students so that based on the details that we provide within the Spark dashboard, you can, alert your students saying, okay, the due date is coming up, please submit your assignments and so on. Ma'am, does that answer your question? Okay, so we'll move on to the next person. Vivekanand, please go ahead.
Ma'am, I'm audible, ma'am.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, actually, what about the academic credits for them? If they completed the course, what will be the long-term opportunities for the students, ma'am?
So, sir,
How
these
much going
are
to benefit them?
yes, sir. These are
Yeah.
introductory courses. So what we understand is, when the student completes 10th standard, 11th standard, many students are not very sure, what they should study further. right? So there are students, parents who attend career, fairs, and they approach companies or, agencies to understand what they should study and so on. So what we are trying to do is, these are introductory courses. So what we are doing is we are giving them, students, a glimpse into what it is like to study that particular subject. So for example, if a student wants to study aerospace engineering, they exactly don't know what they are going to be studying, right? So this is an opportunity for the student to understand what they will study in, say, data science or in law, what they can expect to study. And then they can make a very good decision based on that, saying, okay, oh, maybe, this particular field is not something that I like to do now. Now that I have heard all this, I don't think this is something that interests me. Maybe I should look at some other course. So that is the idea. So long term is, we don't have a definite answer right now, but we are building the fundamentals. So we are telling students, go through this course, at least you will know this is something you like or you thought you liked, but perhaps this is not my cup of tea. So that is the main purpose, sir. So we are not, aiming to give them subject knowledge. We are introducing them to various fields. I hope this clarifies your question, sir. Okay. Okay, so we'll move on to Mr. Sharath. Go ahead, please.
Mama, how to open this the courses which you have opened now? Courses students dashboard.
The students will receive an email tomorrow with a link. We'll
Okay,
share
ma'am.
a link that will be shared with the teachers also. Just have to click the link and then log in using your registered email ID. The same email ID that you use to fill the form and pay the fees and so on. Right. For Spox, you can use the Spock email ID, that sc-xsx, that email ID you can use. Then the course will be visible to you. So it's
Okay,
very
ma'am.
easy. It will take 2 seconds. Okay. Okay. So moving on to the next person. I don't know the name. It says Samsung SMA127F. Whoever it is, please introduce
Hello,
yourself.
good evening, ma'am. Good evening.
Yes.
I have a doubt, ma'am. Do we have the every week Saturday class or 8 weeks once, or we have each and every week Saturday class is there live session?
Are you a student or a teacher?
Student, ma'am.
Okay, so this session is for teachers actually. Anyway, I'll answer your
Oh,
question.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
This is, see, all your learning comes from recorded videos. On Saturdays, we have live sessions as doubt clearing sessions. You can come, ask your questions, etc. So again, that is optional. You can, if you have time, join. Otherwise, you can watch the recorded videos later. There is no concept of live classes at all. All are recorded videos. Saturdays, it's going to be a doubt clearance session, which the student can join if you have the time. Okay. Okay, moving on to the next person. Dhanya, please go ahead. Dhanya.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes,
It
please
was
go
not
ahead.
allowing me to unmute. Sorry for the delay.
Yeah.
Ma'am, do we have access for the content of 10 courses?
Spox will have access to the content for all the courses. Yes.
Okay, in that way we can support the students.
Exactly. That
So
is how we have
do we have to check out each and every course every single time?
That's up to you, ma'am. You can also, share your credentials to some other teacher and they can check it out also.
Based on their proficiency.
Yeah, exactly. And then, assignments submitted by students only will be accepted. So students have to submit assignments with their own registered email ID. So what we see sometimes the teachers are sharing their email IDs with the students and we are getting submissions through the teacher's email ID, which will not be acceptable.
Yes.
Students have to submit using their own email IDs. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
but access will be given to all the courses to all the teachers. Students will get access to their own courses.
Their own course. Understood, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, ma'am. Next is Syed. Mr. Syed, go ahead, please. Syed, go ahead.
Hello. Ma'am, it is
Please wait. We are waiting for another person. Please wait. Syed, are you there, please? Okay, we'll move on to the next person. Eknur, go ahead, please. Hello, go ahead, please.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening. Please go ahead.
Ma'am, I'm a student. I just want to ask that if we will means appear in the class, so we has a doubt if the class will be not there on the side. If maybe we will not able to attend the class on Saturday and we have the doubt, so how we will clear it?
Okay, so within the course page, when you get access to the course page, there is something called a discussion forum. Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
any doubt with respect to the subject, you can post there, and our course instructors and their they'll have teaching assistants, they will answer the questions there. So that is where you ask all your subject related questions. There is a discussion forum page there. We'll send an email, and the email, the instructions will be given where to go and post your doubts.
Actually, ma'am, I want to ask that my father is in the office, so I want to change my email registration.
Like I said in the
So,
beginning, all such queries, please send us an email. Okay.
okay, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, moving on to the next person. SC 3185. Are you there? 3185. I don't know the name. SC 3185. Yes, sir. Go ahead, please. 3185. Sir, please unmute and ask.
Yes. Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, good
Myself,
evening.
Syed Faraz from ZPHS Maskapur, Nirmal district, Telangana.
Sir, you can
Actually,
switch
ma'am.
off your video, sir.
Okay,
Then
fine.
the audio will be much better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Actually, it is myself from ZPHS Maskapur, government school. Around 35 students have registered, but students are like it is an introductory course. Whether the videos which you are sharing of the course will be sufficient to answer the assignments.
Yes, sir. All the
Because
assignments.
students are asking this question very much because
Yes,
sir,
sir.
after seeing only video can we do or if we,
Yes, sir.
any
Yes, sir.
basic coding etc.
No. There is no other study material required. Whatever content is, covered in the videos, the assignments will be based on that alone. They don't have to prepare through any other study material. Okay.
And secondly, ma'am, one more thing, ma'am. Like
Yeah.
students, can they access this course using their mobile? Because many of them don't have any access to desktop or laptop
Yes,
over
sir.
there.
So this is something we have announced from the beginning, that ideally students, it's better if the student access it through a desktop or a laptop. The
Okay.
videos,
So
sir, yes, sir.
we
Videos.
have planned for a separate class at evening after school hours, 1 hour class for this in our school.
Yes, sir.
For total
So,
33 students.
yes, sir. So
Okay.
the videos they can probably watch through their mobile, but when it comes to assignment and if there are calculations and things like that, it's very difficult to do it through the mobile phone. So we would very much appreciate if the schools can arrange for the students to use the computer labs in the school to submit the assignments. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. At school, we have arranged around 20 computers for the
Okay, sir.
students.
Thank you so much, sir. That's very much helpful. Thank you, sir. Next is Giri Lakshmi. Giri Lakshmi Nagarjuna, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, actually, every Saturday you are telling this live sessions will be interactive, right? So
Yeah.
they are also like online only or offline, ma'am?
No, sir, ma'am, there is absolutely nothing offline. Okay, you can imagine, see, we have 60,000 students who have joined this course. We cannot have everybody at the campus, right? So everything is end to end, it is online.
So it's
So
like
students-
Zoom now, however we are
yeah.
conducting.
So yeah, we will send emails about that. So there will be like a Zoom, or again, we cannot accommodate every student through Zoom. So some students can come through Zoom, some can join through YouTube.
Okay, so that means what is the timing, ma'am, on Saturdays?
Yes, ma'am. It will be usually it will start from 5 p.m. in the evening. Again, it will be also recorded. So if anybody cannot join at that time on a particular weekend, we'll share the recorded videos the following week. They can watch it at that time.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Next is Subhashini. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, ma'am. I am from Millennium National School, Pune.
I have a doubt. Some of our students have registered with their school ID, but after that we have confirmed and I have checked in the dashboard. So with their Gmail ID we have received and we have done it, but we are getting a payment option stating that it is not completed. So I have actually talked to Thomas sir and Bhavani ma'am regarding this.
Okay.
So I just want to confirm, and we are getting in the portal in the dashboard few view receipt for the confirmed students. We have
Yes,
83
ma'am.
students.
Understood, ma'am. So again, this is a specific student-based query. So unless and until I check data, I cannot immediately give an answer to you.
No
So
problem.
as you rightly said, ma'am, you have sent an email. So the team
Yeah.
will check and all students will get access. Okay. We don't want to exclude any student. Okay.
Yeah, they are
So
getting
payment,
access. They got
exactly.
everything as well. But
Yeah, yeah.
unfortunately, in the dashboard, it is showing that
Understood,
we
ma'am.
are
So
getting.
they will correct it. Give us some time because this
No
has we have to
issues.
work it out with the technical team. So that may take some time, but don't worry. The process, the course will start. Students will start, watching videos and all that. On the side, we can, fix all this. Okay, not to worry. As long as you have sent an email to us, our team will help out. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Ma'am, one more question regarding these courses which you are introduced this year. So they will be getting the overall picture of that subject.
That is correct.
Yes, right?
Yes.
Okay, and they will be having some workshops related to that or webinars or how?
We have not planned anything yet, ma'am, but depending on how the course goes, because see,
Okay.
we started this only last August,
Yes.
as Professor was saying, right? So we are also very new to this. So as and when we go only, we will also understand what is the requirement, and based on that, we will see if we can
Because some
do some
students are little
in-person
curious to
sessions.
understand what is actually behind this, and even the
Understood.
parents.
Yeah.
So I
So this
just
is the
want to.
idea, ma'am. As I was telling you in the beginning, the idea is to give them a glimpse into that particular field, because many times students take up and after 12th, now everybody says data science is the in thing. So everybody wants to study data science. But the student, perhaps, if they get a taste of that course through these 8 weeks, if a student thinks, okay, this is great, I really like it, okay, great, they can continue pursuing that. What if there are students who don't like it? That's also good learning that can come out of it. That's what we feel. So then they can pursue something that they really like. So going, in the future also, we'll be adding more such, courses, introductory courses. So in various fields, in basic sciences, and we are working with other IITs, other IIT faculty. So we hope that, we can add more courses and this will be more helpful for the students. That is the idea. We are not promising subject knowledge at all. Okay, ma'am. So this is
Thank you,
something you
ma'am.
can convey to your parents also.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Paul B. Paul, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, hi, good evening.
Ma'am, my doubt is already clarified. I just wanted, that's what I wanted to know, that if the student missed the doubts clearing session on Saturdays, they will, as you told, that they will get it on another place. Can you just clarify that once again?
Yeah.
That
So
where will
so we will usually, the Saturday doubt clearing sessions will be on YouTube also. Okay. So you can even share with parents if they want to watch it. It is fine. With this, our course and our process, it's very, very transparent. We want the parents to be involved. We want the teachers to be involved. So the YouTube link, what will happen is, Saturday, the live session will happen. On Mondays, we will share it with all the students and the teachers. It will again come in the course page itself, the course portal itself, wherever they are going to watch the videos, they are going to see. For students, they just have to know how to access the course portal. Everything will come there, including videos, assignments, the final exam, the YouTube links, everything will come in the same page. They don't have to go searching anywhere else. Okay. So the first week, if a student is struggling to access the course page, teachers may have to help them out. We will also, share help videos. So it's very, very straightforward. These days, students are quite tech savvy. They know how to go and, find out.
Yes.
Just a link, click on it, put your email ID, password, it will give you access. That is all there is to it. So it's very straightforward. And like you said, if, if the student, misses the Saturday live session, then they can watch the videos on Monday. From Monday, the link will be available to the students.
Can they email their doubt clearing, if they want
Yeah,
some question to be clarified?
Yeah. So see, as you know, we are not subject matter experts, right? So we are a team who is organizing this. So if they send an email to us, I will not know to answer the question. So any subject related mails, queries, they have to post it in the discussion forum, which is available again in the course page.
Okay.
Everything is, it's like a chat window. They can just go and
Okay.
post their question there, and then the instructors will answer. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Next person, Satyapriya, please go ahead. Satyapriya. Please ask your question, Satyapriya. If any of your questions are already answered through the other questions, you can lower your hand. You can just click on that hand symbol and you can move out of the queue if your question has already been answered so far. Satyapriya, are you there? Okay, I think we'll move on to the next person. Dilip Thomas.
Yeah,
Dilip
good evening,
Thomas?
ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
In fact, I sent the same question earlier, and some of the spokes has already asked that question, but I'm still doubtful about the way in which you are going to do the live session on Saturdays. In
Okay.
fact, we all know it's more than 10,000 students already in all the different courses, and if it is from today's experience, the teachers are on a long queue. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
the teachers are
So,
on. If they have questions, at least one question of their own, how we
yeah.
can meet and how can we give a proper answer to
Yes, sir.
them within 1 hour or so? I hope
Okay.
that question is clear.
Yes, sir. So what we have done in the past is we will send a mail to the SPOCs asking
Okay.
you to recommend 1 or 2 students per subject.
All right.
These students will be invited to a similar Zoom session where the instructors are present.
Okay.
Okay, so they can represent their class
All right.
subject.
So in
Then
short, yeah.
the remaining students can join a YouTube link like today.
All right.
And
So
we will also float a Google form. So
right.
they can ask the questions there, and the class representatives, each week you can nominate a different set of students. So you can
Understood.
also decide which student is more interested, more active, and accordingly you can nominate. So this is
Right.
the method that we have tried and it has worked out. If you
Okay.
have any other suggestions, you can think about it, and as the course progresses, you can let us know also. We are open to any suggestions. Your teachers, what
Yeah.
works best for your
Yeah,
students.
I was even thinking on this for the whole day and how we are going to sort this out because
Yeah, so this is what
ten
we have tried
thousands of
because
students on a platform
absolutely.
asking questions on
Exactly.
different topics. How can
Yeah,
we manage this? Yeah,
exactly.
that's a good idea. What you just said
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Also,
Yeah,
what we are doing is the one course that is the courses which has maximum, students
participation.
registration. Yeah, student registration, right? So, for example, data science has the maximum registration, and
All
then
right.
followed by aerospace and so on. So
Oh,
we'll watch how it goes in the first week, how many are joining, etc. Then,
okay.
depending on the crowd, we may have parallel sessions. We may have one more session. So some students can join the first session, the others can join the second session. We may conduct one more session on a Sunday, depending on how it progresses, sir. So we
Okay.
don't want to plan. Right now we are saying Saturday 5 p.m. there will be live session. But
Okay.
after the first week, if we think okay, so many students are interested, let's see if we have enough course instructors to conduct one more session.
Right.
So that students who missed out can join the second session and so on. So there is no strong rules written rules that we have here. We are also experimenting. We are also
Yeah, that's very much clear. And could you just compare this discussion forum with this live session? Is there any distinguishing
it's a
difference between these two?
So discussion forum is where, let's say, they are watching the videos and they have a doubt. Where do they
Okay.
ask the question, right? In a classroom, typically you can raise your hand
Right.
and ask the
Yeah.
question,
Yeah.
right? And if you send an email also, what will happen is, the email that you send, like a Zoom session, sir. If you ask a question, a similar question somebody else also has in mind, right?
Right.
So we have a discussion forum, it looks like a chat window. Okay.
Right.
So
Yeah.
the student can ask the question there. And if another student also has a similar question, all the students can see those questions there and the
Yeah.
answers. So if it is
Okay.
already answered, then they don't have to ask the same question. So it is just students who are used to say typing a question in WhatsApp or something. It is
All
as
right.
simple as that. They just have to
Yeah,
be
but are they going to get the answer on time? That means spontaneously
on
at
time.
the
We usually
on
say
time.
within 24 hours, because see, it is a manual
Oh.
method. The teacher has
That
to read
means
the
the
question
concerned
and
teacher has to read the question and answer it
exactly,
accordingly. All
exactly,
right.
exactly. So
Yeah.
it may not be immediate, but they can, keep checking, and within 24 hours, mostly answers will come.
All right. Yeah, I know
Thank
I'm
you.
taking a long time, but
No
I have
problem,
one
no
more
problem.
question. Is there
Yeah.
any career guidance from these respected teachers for these
Yes,
students
sir.
related to that at the end of the course or somewhere in between?
Exactly. I mean, that's the point. So towards the end, 7th week, 8th week, the teachers will also discuss as to what courses they can pursue in, say,
All
for
right.
example, architecture. What entrance
Oh,
exam they should write, which colleges they can apply to, etc. in India.
all
Plus,
right.
they will
That's
also say what kind of careers they can aspire to, join once they take up, the future studies in architecture and so on. So the last couple of weeks will address all this.
all right. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you for your
Thank
time.
you. Thank you, sir. Next is Lalita. Go ahead, please. Again, teachers, if your question is already answered, you can lower your hand. Lalita, are you there? Lalita? Okay, I think we'll move on to the next person. DSC Jammu. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
I have already attended your last sessions of October uh, because we were having 15 students at that time, and everything's clear to me now. But only
Okay.
one question is there that has already been answered also, that in the SPOC portal, will we be getting the videos of all other courses, even which our students have not opted?
The SPOC, not in the SPOC portal. The course access link will be shared with all the SPOCs. So it is not SPOC portal, it's just a link. It will come in your email. Click on it. SPOCs will have access to all the courses. Students will have access to their own courses.
Yeah, that is clear. Only
Okay.
point is that if my students have opted for this data science and AI, another one is biological engineering course,
Okay.
then what about the other courses? Will that other courses be available on my dashboard?
You mean there is the students'
Videos?
participation and marks and all that, or
No, videos for other
videos?
courses. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
like
See,
likewise
it's
we
not in
were.
your, yes, sir, it's not in your portal. Portal is for student details only.
But in
Stocks,
earlier
no,
we
no.
were getting videos also, week by videos in our
Oh, video views,
dashboard.
sir. Video
Yeah, yeah,
views, you're saying. Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Video. Yes, sir. That is going to be for every course. Yes.
Because that's the question, because many of the courses which students have not opted this time, we go through them and we can call them and tell them what these courses are full about, and
Yes,
maybe
sir. So
in the
video
October.
views, understood,
Yeah,
sir. So video
yeah.
views is based on whether the student has accessed the video or not, whether they have watched the video or not. So as a SPOC, you will know whether the student has actually gone and watched the video and learned, right? Students these days, they may watch, they may not watch. So you will know, as a teacher, you will know whether the student has watched the video. Now, that is just for your information only. That has nothing to do with their marks or anything like that. See, the thing is, in many schools, the students may watch the videos together. So then the video view may show 0, but the students may still have watched it. So as a teacher, if you know that the student has watched, that is enough. We are just informing you, by the way, your student has watched or has not watched. Even if the number shows 0, and you know that the students have watched it together, maybe a student is watching it along with his friend at their home. So we don't know, right? So we are just giving the video views just for some information, so that the SPOC knows whether the students are watching the videos. Yes, we will provide for all the courses, the courses where your students have joined. Okay, so that's the information. Your SPOC dashboard will have details of your students alone.
But ma'am, last year videos again, want to disturb you a bit. Last year we were getting videos of the data science and AI courses which my students adopted, we could also see the videos of week-wise videos of that course in our SPOC link.
That course meaning the data science course.
Yeah, yeah. Data
Yes, sir.
science
That's
and
what I'm saying, sir. If your students have joined data science course, video views of that course will be shown.
but what about the other courses?
No, sir. If your student has not joined, we will not be showing.
But ma'am,
Only courses
one
that
request is there because students, as you know, 10th, 11th students, they don't know what these courses are, and we belong
Yes,
to
sir.
government
No, sir.
sector.
That is something. No, sir. We can provide details of your students in your login. That is what we can do.
Ultimately, they will be coming towards you in the future also. If we go
Sir,
through
so no,
those
sir. What you
videos,
can do is no video views is not going to help, sir. Video views is just for your information. What you can do is on our website. If you have checked out our website, we have introductory videos, a 2-minute video of every course. The syllabus is there. Students can go through that and also understand what it's about. Okay, the
okay,
video views is
that is
just a
clear.
count, sir. Video views is just a count. That is
No,
not going
no,
to
but
help them in any ways.
that is already there. But I was concerned about the videos.
Yeah, that is on our website, sir. You can go to our website, School Connect website, and then every course, if you click on it, it will open a video. They can watch that video. It will be a small 2-minute, like a trailer video.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is clear.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Thank you,
Oh.
sir. Thank you. Thank you. Nishal, please go ahead. Nishal, go ahead.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah. Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. You can switch off your video, ma'am. Usually audio is
Ma'am,
better.
actually, while I was unmuting now, it was not allowing me. The host was not allowing me the message that displayed. That's why I switched on the video. Actually, ma'am, I am from Chhattisgarh, and my school is situated in somewhat little bit rural area.
Okay.
So, yeah, ma'am. So my students were asking question to me that whether the videos will be bilingual or only in English language.
So currently, ma'am, it is only in English language. Okay. But we are working on, providing subtitles in other language, but that's a long process. And to be honest, that is a expensive process also.
Yeah.
It is not easy. So currently it is in English. Okay. So in the future, we may provide, subtitles in Hindi and other languages. We are, looking into that, but I'm not able to immediately promise you that it'll happen soon. But yeah, we are looking into it. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, no problem, ma'am. And I had one more question. Sorry. So WhatsApp, ma'am, the link of the WhatsApp group has been sent to me in the email, but unfortunately got full of the members, so I wasn't able to join the WhatsApp group. So I have called a number of times to the SPOC, who has been nominated from your institute, but he or she
You
wasn't.
are not the SPOC, ma'am?
No, ma'am, I am the SPOC. I contacted the SPOC of IIT Madras, actually, the
No,
contact
ma'am, you do
number.
one thing, ma'am. See, you have to understand we have 3,700 schools. So somebody is calling us all the time. If
No,
you
no,
call,
I know,
it is
ma'am.
probably
So I
send
was
an email, ma'am.
asked.
So you send an email. The best way to communicate with us is through email. We have
Sure.
multiple people checking email. So it is easy if you send an email and we can send you the new link.
Okay, sure.
So
Thank
this goes
you
to all the
so
teachers. The
much,
best
ma'am.
way, if you have any questions about your students or any payment issues, anything, send us an email, because even on WhatsApp groups, we may miss a message or something. We try our best to answer there, but still there is a chance that we may miss a message. So best way is to send us an email. Okay, ma'am. Please send us an
Okay,
email. We send you that link.
sure.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Ananya, go ahead, please. Teachers, if your question has already been answered, you can lower your hand, okay? Ananya, go ahead. Ananya, are you there? Okay, we'll move on to the next person. Raj Sundari, go ahead, please. Hello.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening.
I'm from Sri Ramakrishna Vidya Mandir, Ulundurpet, Tamil Nadu.
Hi, ma'am.
I'm a teacher. I have a doubt in participating in this course.
Okay.
Teachers also need to attend the course and have to submit the assessment.
No, ma'am. So the teachers, we are giving access so that if a student has any doubts, how to access or something, you can help. You don't have to submit assignments. We are just giving access so that teachers know what the students are getting, and you are aware of what is happening. That is all. You don't have to submit assignments. It's just for information only.
Okay, ma'am. But we can see the video without paying our fees,
That is
right?
correct. That is correct. That is correct.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Ananya, ma'am, go ahead, please.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm a student.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask whether there would be other batches also made in September and October.
Yeah. We conduct 4 batches every year. So if a student misses this session, this batch, you can join the next batch. Please check our website, okay? All the dates and registration, etc. details will be available on our website. Okay, thanks, Ananya. Let's move on to the next person. Irish Kumar Lal. Please go ahead.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
So I wanted to ask about how the tests will be the final test will be conducted. Could you just provide me with some information about that?
Yeah, so that will also be online. So it will be for about 1.5 to 2 hours. And we'll give you a full day to access the exam and submit it at any point during that day. So the exam duration will be for about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. We'll share the link again. You have to come to the same portal. That's where the exam will happen. It is online. You can take it from home.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. That was the doubt I was having. Thank you.
Thanks. SC 3530 Chanda Srinivas, please go ahead.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, ma'am. I would like to know whether all these today's PPTs and your question answers will be shared in the WhatsApp group, ma'am.
We can send it through email, sir. We'll share it with you. No problem.
Not in the WhatsApp group.
Why, sir? Why a WhatsApp group, sir?
Because it is very easy to see, ma'am.
We'll try, sir. No, the problem is, sir, whenever we send something on WhatsApp, it is immediately forwarded to students. So even
I
the
see.
Zoom link, we say, please go check your email. The main reason is it is easy to just forward it. And then, some things we want only the teachers to know. And then when we put it on WhatsApp, it is immediately sent to students, and then not just PPT, generally I'm saying. That is why many times we say, please check your email, because, we'll share it, sir. No worries.
Okay, this is very clear to easy. And also one more thing, my request is, madam, is there any chance of union of all the Sparks in IIT Madras?
We will see, sir. Again, our Sparks are distributed across the country, right? So having everybody come to IIT Madras is not, we don't even have a big enough hall for that. So, it's not going to be easy. So we will look into
If
it, sir.
interested, any person. Okay.
Yes, sir. If
Okay.
if there is a possibility, we'll invite you all. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm seeing some messages in the chat. Hope my team is replying. Thomas, Bhavani, Kogila, please reply to the chat questions that is coming on the chat. Okay. Next person, the name is not there. Samsung SMG99. Please unmute and ask your question.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening.
Yeah.
Actually, my question is like my students, if suppose unable to attend the final day exam, like if they have some network issues or they stay out of station or they're traveling, so what will be the next step? What they should supposed to do?
Okay, so that exam there will be no re-exam at all.
Okay.
That one day, the exam is going to be open for 12 hours. So internet issue, if there is some issue, they can try some other way. We are giving them a lot of time to do that. Okay. So it is not going to be like, it is open from 8 to 10 and we'll close the exam. It is not like that. It will be open for 12 hours. So if the student if some internet issue is there, then they can maybe go to the neighbor's house and take the exam or something. They will get the
Oh
time
no,
to do
like
that.
the situation happens like if they are like it since it falls on Sunday, as you have already told.
Yeah.
Suppose they are traveling out of station, something
Yes,
like
ma'am.
that.
That's why we are announcing the exam date 2 months ahead, right? So they have to
Okay.
plan. If they
Okay.
want the certificate, they have to plan, right? It's an
Okay, so
exam.
if they fail, that's all. The course does not provide the completion certificate
That is correct. Then they'll get a participation certificate.
alone. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks. Next is Ramya. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good
This
evening.
is regarding the difference between the participation certificate and the completion certificate. When I went through the course structure, it is said that when the students attempt the final exam, they'll be getting the completion certificate.
Not attempt, they have to pass the exam.
Sorry, pass. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, and since most of the students are in their 10th and 12th boards, what will the child miss out if they do not attempt the final exam? What is
They
the
will
difference
not
if they do not get the completion certificate?
Yes, ma'am. So the completion certificate, it has more weightage. It says that the course is completed. Participation means they just participated. That they watch the videos and they submit assignments. If they pass 3 out of 4 assignments, they get a participation certificate. That has low weightage. Okay. But the completion certificate, to get the completion certificate, they have to submit the assignments and pass. They have to submit the project and they have to pass the final exam. So that definitely has more weightage. That is the difference.
Where can they use this completion certificate?
No, ma'am, it is this for their own satisfaction, right? This is a course offered by IITs.
Okay.
All the courses are offered by different IITs, right? So naturally, anywhere you show, it is going to be, a school student who is getting a certificate from IIT. That is a great thing, right? So that will
Okay.
boost their confidence. It's not like they are going to get admission to IIT based on this certificate. No, but it will boost their confidence. They'll be happy. The parents will be proud of them. All that.
Okay. And if a child is not able to get the pass mark, the required mark in the first attempt, will you give them multiple attempts for the
No,
final
there will
exam?
there will be no other re-exam. They have to come and join again the next time when we offer it.
Okay. And if a child has taken a course in aerospace, say in the month of August, so the child cannot join the same course in the month of October because the course content will be the same. Am I right?
No, content will be same, but assignments and exams will be different. So if they want to improve their marks or something, they can do that.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay, ma'am.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. Sheba Abraham, go ahead, please. Sheba. Teachers, if your questions has already been answered, you may lower your hand and you can choose to leave the session also. Okay. Sheba, are you there? Okay, we'll move to the next person. Yashwant, go ahead, please. Tanmay, are you there?
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yashwant.
Actually, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yashwant.
which date project submit, ma'am?
Project will come during the 7th week, which means that will be in September.
September.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
How will the
thanks.
project the send, ma'am?
You will receive all the instructions through email. Please keep checking your email. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Each course project will be different, so I cannot tell you, details right now. You will get instructions through email. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Thanks. Tanmay, go ahead. Tanmay.
Hello, ma'am. Am I
Yeah, go
audible?
ahead. Yeah.
Ma'am, I'm actually a student.
Yeah.
Can you provide with me the information like what kind of exam it will be and like what kind of project we have to submit?
I think I just mentioned, right? The exam will be online. It will be based on the content that you learn through those videos. Project
will
again,
it
like
be-
I just mentioned about the project, right? Were you listening to that? I just mentioned, each project is going to be different based on the subject. You will get an email with all the instructions. Please wait for that. Okay.
And like what kind of exam will it be? Like only MCQ based or full exam?
See, it depends on the professor. The professor will decide what kind of questions it's going to be. It could be just MCQ. It could be a combination of MCQ comprehension. I cannot tell you right now. Even I will not see the final question paper. It will come directly on the portal. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. Reena, NGS school. Go ahead, please. Reena, are you there? Okay, moving on to the next person. Ayyappan, go ahead, please.
Hello. Hello,
Yeah,
ma'am. This
Reena.
is Rina. Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, actually, I joined the session late due to some network issue. So I could not listen from the beginning.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask that actually only thing like I'll see later I'll watch again in the YouTube everything. I hope same everything will be the same whatever is
Yes, ma'am.
discussed.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can watch the video later, the
Okay.
YouTube link later. Yeah.
My query is actually this time we were late for registering. We could not register on the last day itself. We tried to register. So very few students, hardly 3 students we could register.
Okay.
So this registration, as you said, in the month of October, again, the second round will begin. So we can add more students at that time, right?
Yeah. So, ma'am, actually, October, the batch will start, which means mid-August itself, registration will start. We'll send you email. Please keep checking your email. Okay. Don't
Okay,
miss out the
sure.
opportunity. Okay.
Okay, sure.
August
And
18th, we are going to start registration again for the October batch. So you can immediately register them. As many students if you want. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. And one more thing, like the students who registered now in August. So how long will this the course duration? How long? How many months or like for how many
It is for 8 weeks, ma'am. So it's 2 months.
2 months? So okay, fine. Okay, understood. So for everything, we need to keep on checking our emails and everything.
Exactly. So you have that SC email ID, right?
I have. I'm just
That is where we'll send all information. Just every day once, just check the email. That is enough.
Yeah, sure. And even for the students also, those who have registered, they also have to
They
keep
said
checking.
they will get their email to their own registered email ID.
Okay, fine. Okay,
Thanks.
thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Ayyappan, are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Welcome. First of all, thanks to giving a very good chance to the students. Okay. Now, my question, is there only one class per week or more than one class?
Sir, class in itself, the students will get recorded videos. They can watch it like a YouTube. They can watch it anytime. The live class will be on Saturdays alone, which if the student is available, they are free, they can join. That is just for clearing doubts and all that. So it is not like a teaching class. It is where the students can ask doubts, and otherwise they just have to watch the videos and learn from that and submit assignments.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Is it only one video YouTube link per week or more than one video?
No, sir. You're talking about the live session or you're talking about the video content?
Video content. I'm just
Video content is not YouTube, sir. It will be a link, a common link that we send. The student has to click on the link and log in using it's like Gmail. They have to log in using their email ID and then they will get access to that course content. That is the only place they have to go and check for the videos.
Okay.
It is not YouTube. Okay.
Is there any special app to install
No, sir. No, sir. It says only 1 year old, sir. We have not developed any app or any such thing. Yeah.
Is only server browser is enough.
Yeah.
Common
See,
browser.
tomorrow we will send the link for access to all the students and the SPOCs.
Yeah.
You can click on it. First, the SPOCs should click and see if you are able to access. Then you can help your students also.
Thank you.
It's very easy, sir. It's very straightforward. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Syed, go ahead.
Actually,
Yeah.
all my doubts were already cleared. I just asked about the final exam, sir. So they have cleared the doubt, ma'am. You have cleared the doubt.
Okay, great. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Next is Redmi 10A. I think it's a student. Are you there?
Hello, ma'am. Not a student. I'm the SPOC of my school. With you.
Oh, when I saw 10A, I thought it's a student's class number that is showing. Okay, go ahead.
No. So, ma'am, I just want to know, you said about the number of views. 73 children have registered from my school. So you
Okay.
said if a video is being sent, 73 views, so the views of the videos will be shown to SPOC dashboard, isn't it?
Correct. Correct.
So which means how many students have seen the videos?
That is correct. Against each student's name, like an Excel sheet, you can picture that. A student's
Oh.
email ID, it will be shown whether they viewed week 1 or not. So you will know
That's what I
exactly.
wanted to know.
Yeah. Now only
So
thing
which,
is, like I said, if let's say 2 students are watching it through one email ID, they are watching it
okay.
together. Then it may show against one person's name, the other person's name, it may show as not viewed.
But still we can trace them,
Exactly.
whether the child
Exactly.
has seen this particular child, pinpoint we
Yeah.
can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I wanted to know. And today's, I could not join in the beginning. As you said, it will be available in the YouTube link, right, ma'am?
Correct, ma'am. You can watch it later. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Akshaya Singhal, go ahead.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah.
Myself, Akshay Singhal from Brightland School, Dehradun. Ma'am, I would like to ask which programming language would be used in the DSAI course? Because till 12th, only Java is taught in school.
Right. You will not require any programming language at this point. Okay. So they will be showing, they will be introducing you to data science using various other methods. You don't need programming language skills at this point. Okay. You heard me, Akshaya? Okay, I think you heard. So next is Boini Ashok. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening.
So, madam, I have one doubt. Every time student log in with their email ID for every session, madam?
Which session, sir? Sir, it is a link
Only
that
assignment time.
Yeah. So to access the course portal, they have to use their email ID and password. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Another one, madam.
Yeah.
Already enter one student many times keep message through
Sir,
email ID, but no one is changing her name.
Sir, your audio is not clear, sir. I'm not able to understand. You can put the question in the chat window, sir. Team will help you.
Madam,
Okay. Audio is not clear, sir. Sir, audio is not clear. You please type the
Hello?
question in the chat window, please.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thanks.
Ma'am.
Sir, can't hear
Hello?
you, sir. It is yeah. Go ahead, sir. Let me see.
Madam, I will enter.
Again, sir, I'm not able to hear. So please put your
through
question in the chat window. No, sir, I'm not able to hear. Okay. So please put your question in the chat window. Okay, thanks. Next is Kishore. Go ahead, please.
Okay.
Kishore.
Hi, ma'am. Yes, good evening, ma'am. Kishore.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I am from DAV Chennai. Ma'am, all my doubts are clear. So only a request now, ma'am. Is it possible? I don't know.
Yeah.
Understand that, okay, IIT initiated this a good thing. And it's possible your IIT students or the passer students or final year students give some live class, because the young minds, what our students understand better, even is possible to
Live class on what, sir? Live class on what?
like, man, some interaction only. Okay, how suppose like data science, they can share their views, right? Or how much they grasp, right?
Okay.
Or even they can show their project.
Understood, sir. We will look
Something
into
like
it. Okay.
more interesting way, right? So I'm
Sure, sir.
expecting, ma'am.
We will look into it, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the suggestion.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you. Akula Siddhartha, go ahead, please. Are you there, Akula Siddhartha?
Hello. Yes, ma'am, I'm there. I'm Akula Siddhartha from Telangana State. Good evening.
Good evening.
Madam, my question is, there are three classes, 10th, intermediate first, intermediate second.
Okay.
They are both combined in one session, and the teachers teach
same
to
material.
us
Yes.
same material.
Yes, yes. First 10, these are just, this is something we are introducing students, right? So it's like you are attending a, session in a hall, right? It is for everybody. So 10, 11, 12, there is no difference. Okay. We are just introducing you to that particular subject. So it is common for all 10, 11 and 12. Whoever has joined that course, it's common syllabus, common everything for all of you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks. Thanks. Next is Priscilla Fernandez. Go ahead, please.
IIT Madras
Okay, Lalita, go ahead, please.
Yes, I'm audible.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, my AC number is 3582, madam. I would like to know the details about the project. Do they go and collect some data or how they will be doing the
No,
project?
see, currently, ma'am, the teachers are still deciding on what the project is. So I don't know.
Okay.
As the week progresses only, we will be able to get the information. So as and when it is finalized, we will definitely give the students enough time to, work on it and submit. Okay. So no need to worry about these things, we will give enough time.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Next is Dhanya. Go ahead, please.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Sorry again. Ma'am, few children are requesting that they would like to continue in the same course, ma'am. They have missed out doing registration by July 25th. Is there any chance that they could continue along with their friends in the same batch?
No, currently, ma'am, August batch registration, everything is over. So we also have some internal processes, right? So we cannot take in any more new students. Currently, we have 63,000 students. So a lot of work is pending for us also. So like I said, for the next batch, August 18th, registration is starting. It's just another week, 2 weeks. And then registration will start again. They can, join, and then the class again will start in October for them.
Okay,
So
and
it's not like they're going to be left far behind, right? In a
okay,
couple of weeks,
okay.
they can register and start again.
Okay,
All these
ma'am,
courses.
once a school is connect with IIT Madras program through School Connect, do we have to do it every single time for the next
No,
batch?
ma'am. No. It is just one-time partnership. That is it.
So we
So
just have to keep checking the email for further
correct.
courses,
Correct. All
batches.
information will, next registration, we'll say again, for the October batch, registration is starting. Please tell your students. So it's the same email ID, same thing. Even if the SPOC changes, you can pass it on to the next teacher, whoever is taking it over. So that way, it's the same email ID for everything.
Okay, understood, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Next person, Kiran, go ahead, please. Kiran? Kiran, go ahead, please. Kiran, are you there? Okay, moving on to the next person, Ahmad Hussain.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening. Actually, I would like to ask one question here. In what ways will this 8-week certification program help students in their future careers?
I don't think it is going to, this program is going to help in future careers. This is giving them an introduction to what they can expect in a particular career. So if they, for example, take up a course in aerospace, the professor will tell them what they can expect to learn if they take up aerospace engineering course after 12th. And then what career they can expect to join, what colleges they have to apply to, etc. That is the information that is going to come to the students. But we cannot
So
give them career, too much of information we cannot give at this point, because we are just introducing them to that particular field. Because not many courses are there out there, right? Which give them some, because these are from IIT professors, so they will give a solid, good information. And also the last 2 weeks will focus on what kind of careers they can get into if they take up aerospace and so on.
It means it's a introductory level of the particular areas.
That is correct.
Whatever the student, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Sajita, go ahead, please. Sajita, are you there? Okay, next person, Joyce, go ahead.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, Sajita.
Joyce, ma'am.
Hello. No, Joyce, please wait. Sajita, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear my voice? I'm Sajita.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ma'am, can you? I have the doubt that so students must be attend the 3 assignments out of 4 and need to submit the project work. Yes.
Yes, for participation certificate, assignments alone. There are students who just want to understand the course and then stop at that point. Then if they submit 3 out of 4 assignments and they pass, then they'll get a participation certificate. If they want
Okay.
the completion certificate, compulsorily they have to do the project and take the final exam and pass.
Okay. If the student by any reasons they are not able to complete the project, also they can be get the participation certificate, but they are not able to attend the final exam.
That is correct.
Okay. Okay, madam. What is the percentage of marks in the assignments?
It is usually 40 marks, 40 out of 100.
40 marks. So maybe in one assignment, maybe they got 30 and another one 60. Is it will take as average value?
That we will decide on a course by course, ma'am. We have to check that with the instructors. Okay. Usually we say, 40 marks in 3 assignments. But will they take
Okay.
average? That by each course, the professors will tell us.
Okay, madam, one more doubt is the students will get information by only online classes or they will provide any PDF contents?
No, ma'am. Currently only through the videos.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Joyce, go ahead, please.
Ma'am, when can we expect the final exam, ma'am?
We showed it in the PPT, right? It is on October 12th, Sunday.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, October 12. Okay, ma'am. One more question. Ma'am, for next batch, one student can attend one student can register 2 course also?
No, ma'am. So
Only one.
these are students in 10th, 11th, 12th. They have so many things going on in school itself. If they
Yeah,
just
yeah,
focus
yeah.
on this, then how will they manage both? So
Yeah.
let them see. We are doing it 4 times a year. Let them do one course at a time. If they like it, let them come back and do another course the next time.
Okay, ma'am. I can understand. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Binoy Thomas, go ahead, please. Binoy Thomas, are you there? Jnaneshwar, go ahead. Those of you who don't have a question, please, you may choose to leave the session now, okay? Amudavalli, Nagajodi, any of you have any questions? Jnaneshwar, go ahead, please.
Teacher, good evening.
Yeah, what is your question?
Teacher, I am using to my father phone. My father died not fathers to another phone use.
See, currently, I'm not able to hear you properly, Jnaneshwar. So I think you're asking if the phone number can be changed, is it? Please send us an
Email
email.
ID,
Okay?
another phone used to.
Phone number, you can use another phone through your email ID. You can use the email ID in another phone. That is fine.
Okay,
Thanks.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Nahajoti, Amudavalli. Amudavalli, are you there? Nahajoti, are you there? Priscilla Fernandez, go ahead, please. Priscilla, go ahead.
Hello, good evening, ma'am. Kiran this side.
Okay, go ahead.
Ma'am, my question is that any information related emails, do we need to send as spoke or they will directly get those details?
Yeah. So
from
we
you?
send to both teachers and students. So students, depending on each student, right? Some students, check emails regularly, some don't.
Yeah.
So what we would suggest is, as teachers, form a WhatsApp group with your students and then keep alerting there.
So
Probably
all those who have registered it.
Right. See, we are not having any WhatsApp groups for students. Okay. We have
Okay.
WhatsApp group only for teachers.
All
So
right.
if you think it is easier for you to follow up with the students, you can form a WhatsApp group with your students and keep alerting them there. Because there are students who probably don't check emails.
Okay.
We will send email to student. Whether they check or not, we don't know.
Great. Second question is that one student was asking that if he is interested to enroll in 2 courses on a particular batch.
No, ma'am. I was just mentioning that we are currently recommending only 1 course per student per batch.
All
because
right.
they are school students, they have other things at school also, right?
Yes.
They have to, yeah. So only
Okay,
1
ma'am.
course.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Priscilla, go ahead, please. Priscilla, are you there? Ritesh Kumar, do you have a question? Binoy Thomas, do you have a question? Amudavalli, I'm going to close the session now. If anybody has any questions, please unmute and ask the question. Ritesh, do you have a question?
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ma'am, one thing.
Ritesh, do you have a question? Otherwise, I have to move on to the next person. Please go ahead. Okay, Ritesh, if you have a question, you can send us an email. Okay, thanks. Naha Jodi, I've asked quite a few times, so I'm just going to remaining people, I'll wait for 1 more minute. If you don't have any questions, we are going to end the session now. Okay.
म्यूट ही हो गया
So I think we can close the session now. So thanks everybody. If you have any more questions, you can send us an email. Sir, SC2578, do you have a question? Okay, I think we are going to close the session now. The remaining people, please send us an email if you have any more questions. Studio team, you can stop the live streaming. Thank you so